Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another video for you guys today. So, I just got done watching on my iPad the brand new Day of the Dead movie. This is, Day of the Dead Bloodlines. So if you guys didn't know, this is actually a remake to the, 1985 film, which I believe was, yeah, it was George A Romero directed that one. And before I get started on the review, I just want to let you know, I did say I was going to do another movie review, but I decided to cancel that, which was the Once Upon a Time at Christmas, because it turned out that was a 2017 movie, so I'm not going to review that one. So technically, this is the last movie I'm going to be reviewing for this week. Alright, so let's get started on the review, shall we? So, out of 5 stars, I give this one probably, I don't know, 2 out of 5. I mean, it's just the fact that it was okay for a remake. But, I mean, it's not the greatest. Which, if you guys didn't know, this is actually a second remake, because they did remake the movie in 2008, which was a very horrible movie. It had, like, a lot of bad reviews, and I did watch it last year, and it was just so awful. I mean, it was so awful. It was just, the acting was awful. I mean, the camera angles were awful with it. It was just awful. And it really wasn't actually like a remake. The only thing that was basically remade was the name, because it was called Day of the Dead. So, and I know that and I did see the original too, and the original one is like a lot better, and it's a very well done George A Romero film. And I know too that they did a direct-to-video sequel to the original Day of the Dead, which I have not seen, so I don't know if that's really worth watching, but, yeah. But, the main thing about this is, this one was a little bit better than that other remake that they did. I mean, but it's not great, but, I mean, this one was a little bit better. I mean, at least they did stick with the script for the original movie, because, you know, the first remake that they did, it was like a, what do you call it, a loose remake. It was one of those loose remakes. But if you hadn't seen the original, it's basically about this zombie apocalypse outbreak going on, and this group of these people, it's like the SWAT sort of team. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm trying to my best to remember what it was about. I think they're like underground. They're living underground, trying to survive, and you know, they have, like, one of the zombies, like, doing tests on one of these zombies, you know. I remember something like that. Like I said, I only seen this once, which was last year, so I can't really quite remember. But I do remember really loving it. I did see the remake, like I said, as well. I can't remember a whole much about it. I do remember with the remake, it was so awful. It was really nothing like this one. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just really not worth watching. But am I gonna get it? Yeah. Why? Because I'm stupid like that. Because I'm a hoarder. Yeah. But this one, and like I said, in this one I just got them watching the second remake, the Day of the Dead Bloodlines. Now this one was a little bit better than the 2008 remake. It's still not great, but I mean, it was a little bit better. It was more entertaining. I mean, acting really wasn't all that bad at all, and they did stick with the same storyline as the original did, because this one is basically about this zombie apocalypse going on, and it's like 5 years later. I forgot what happened in the beginning. It was like this girl, I think she ends up getting raped or something, and she's like, and she ends up getting, like, one of the zombies loose or something like that. I can't really remember, because I watched half of it this morning, and then I fell asleep, so, and I went, and I did, like, what I did with the Jumanji movie. I, went back, to where I left off at, so, it was, like, 5 years later, and, you know, the army people and the SWAT team, they're, like, down, like, in this, like, cottage, sort of like, or like a bunker sort of thing. And there was, like, this movie as well. I also got a little bit bored at it. So, So this was another movie. I just got so bored. I just couldn't really, you know. But there was some sequences in this movie that I did enjoy, though. I mean, like I know they did with the they did keep, you know, the testing scene when, you know, they had in the original they had this like zombie all chained up because they're trying to test him, like they're giving him like a radio set thing or whatever it was called. Yeah, but they did have that part in this one, which was really kind of cool. You know, there's like some sequences too when there's zombies like in the heater vent, which for some reason I always like when movies have those kind of scenes when they're like in heater vents. I don't know what it is about that, but and, you know, and there was one other scene that I really liked. There was a scene with these people are trying to hide from one of the zombies and at the in this greenhouse. So that was kind of cool that they went to that kind of like direction. But, you know, and it's basically this movie, you know, the girl, one of the girls in there, they're trying to figure out, to find this antidote, basically, to stop all the zombies from coming in and, like, have this apocalypse thing all over with. So that's pretty much the whole point. I know this movie is kind of confusing, and I know it's kind of stupid the way I'm reviewing it, but for some reason, I just could not really get into it. I just really wanted to watch the original again, but, yeah. But, I mean, 2 out of 5, it's not really bad at all. I mean, and again, like I said, it was a little bit better than the remake from 10 years ago, so, yeah, that was the only good thing about it. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.